Yeah, you could have been anywhere in the world,
Payday,
but you chose to
payday,
be here with me.
payday.
It's your motherfucking boy. Payday, payday, payday. Yeah.
It's that real talk, real shit podcast.
It's Big Payday in this bitch. Let's get it,
It's
fam.
that real talk, real shit podcast.
This something new. I'm about to switch up the program.
Real talk, real shit podcast.
Smoke some with your boy. Let's blow it
That
down.
real talk, real shit podcast.
Like, share, subscribe, and comment to the fucking channel. Real talk.
We turn now to another major story we're following tonight. A key witness in the trial of a former Dallas police officer convicted of murdering her neighbor is now himself the victim of a homicide. Joshua Brown lived in that same apartment building, and his emotional testimony helped convict Amber Guyger. Tonight, investigators are looking for his killer. Was it linked to that testimony? Here's ABC's Kaylee Hartung.
Tonight, Dallas police trying to piece together a murder mystery that some are calling an execution.
The only thing we heard was one shot and then a double tap after that.
A silver sedan seen speeding away from a parking lot turned crime scene. The only victim carrying no form of identification. But tonight, police revealing that victim was Joshua Brown, a key witness whose testimony may have helped convict former Dallas officer Amber Guyger for the death of Botham inside the apartment building where the three lived. Brown testified less than 2 weeks ago, at times emotional, remembering how he would hear his neighbors singing gospel hymns from his apartment across the hall. He also described hearing Jean's fatal confrontation with Guyger.
Do you recall ever hearing someone say, "Hey, put your hands up," in a loud tone?
No, ma'am.
But it was what Brown didn't hear that night that gave prosecutors reason to challenge Guyger, who testified that after she mistakenly entered Jean's apartment thinking it was her own, she gave him verbal commands to show his hands before shooting.
I once even heard you say that.
I can't tell you why.
Well, it's because you didn't say it.
Tonight, activists now calling for justice for Brown and offering a $100,000 reward. His family, speaking through an attorney, say Brown was a reluctant witness and question if his death was connected to his testimony.
He was shot and left to die by someone who clearly had an axe to grind. It is important that we answer who that person is, because right now there are strong implications, at least no evidence, but strong implications that this may be retaliation for his testimony in the Amber Guyger trial.
Tom, authorities have made no connection between Brown's testimony and his murder. They've been very tight-lipped about this investigation. That silver sedan, the only lead they're sharing. There's no physical description of any suspects. Tom?
His family has a lot of questions tonight, though. All right, Kaylee, thank you.
What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? What's really good? And as always, it's your motherfucking boy Big Payday, and this is the Real Talk Real Shit podcast. And as always, again, I appreciate everybody and anybody who's tuning in with me, man, who's tapping in with me. I really appreciate you. And all my new subscribers, because I got a lot of new subscribers as of late. I'm thankful, so thankful for y'all, and I'm glad the channel's picking up, you know what I'm saying, in traction, because I feel like this is a channel that needs to be on the internet, and not just because it's me, because I'm just going to be all the way 1,000. Before I was doing YouTube, I used to watch truth channels, right? And majority of the truther channels don't have their face on camera. They're not real enough to be right here with y'all. They're hiding behind cameras and pictures and hiding. All right. I don't hide. I don't got nowhere to run. I ain't got nowhere to hide. But today's topic is talking about the Botham Jean or Gene. I think his name is Botham Jean. Murder trial. All right. That Amber Guyger lady, sorry ass biatch, is being convicted of the Botham Jean murder. Even though her sorry ass only got 10 years, but that's neither here nor there. We got a crooked judicial system. We all know that. It's not designed for black males. It's not designed for black people at all. This system is designed to prosecute and kill us. But aside of all that, today, or yesterday, rather, Botham Jean's, one of the key witnesses to Botham Jean, Botham Jean's murder trial was murdered. Right after this lady gets convicted, the brother's name was Joshua Brown. All right, and it's very sad. And the sad, I mean, and I'm tired of all this sad talking, all that, because the realest thing about it is, I just made a video yesterday about this punk ass little brother, Botham Jean's punk ass little brother, the little sellout boy, talking about how, well, begging and pleading for that fucking murderer's mercy, or just begging on her behalf, basically a bitch ass nigga, man. Now, I hope he feels real stupid, and not wishing any bad or any more hurt on it to that young man, but I hope he feels real stupid for talking on that bitch's behalf. And then one of the key witnesses who was helped to get your brother justice, well, not justice, partial justice, because they only gave that lady 10 years. But the key witness who was there to hear the situation and testify the situation to the court was murdered. And key things that you need to pay attention to, people said it was 3 shots. A shot and then a double tap. If anybody knows anything about assassins, anything about military or law enforcement, they shoot 3-peat. They do a 3-peat assassination thing. They do 2 to the body, 1 to the head. That's how assassins do. That's how the U.S. government comes to kill. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Pop, 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 or pop, pop, pop. Either way it goes, it's a double tap and a triple. It's a double tap and a headshot. That's how they gonna take you out to make sure you're dead. They're gonna hit you in the head and they're gonna double tap you in the body. And that's how they literally said, look up double tap and you'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. So anyway, all my gun enthusiasts and real motherfuckers will know what a double tap or a 3-peat is. That's assassin shit. And it's very clear and obvious that the young brother was assassinated because 2 things. Somebody was pissed that this sorry ass little bitch got prosecuted. Somebody was real pissed. And it was probably one of her law enforcement brothers, because you know all that's the brotherhood and the sisterhood. They look out for each other and they don't look out for the society. They only care about the fraternal order of the police. It's a gang. They're just nothing but a fucking gang. Gang. You know what I mean? Anyway, they shot the young brother in the same parking lot of the same apartments where Botham Jean was murdered, at his home. This is fucked up. So this is just to let us, really it's just a message sending out to the people. You speak against the young white ladies, you're getting double tapped and hit in the head. 2 to the body, 1 to the head. It's just a fucking message. It was just a message to fuck us like, oh, you think you got some justice on, little Amber Guyger? You think you did something? They stalked and staked out and waited and caught that boy slipping and murdered him. So I'm tired of all this bullshit. This is just another white supremacy move, because no matter what people think and believe, there is racial barrier, there is racism behind this shit. For one, the bitch shouldn't even have kicked in. She shouldn't even have accidentally. She said she was supposed to be coming in her apartment, but she came in his apartment thinking it was her apartment and then killed the dude. That's fucked up. So whether it was intentional or accidental, her coming into the apartment, she murdered this man and then caused confusion in the community with pissing off us, pissing off the people, because this shit really upset me. That's why I'm doing this video, right? Just to spread awareness some more, because this shit has to stop, bro. Like, it has to fucking stop, bro. We gotta ride, bro. Niggas gotta start riding. All that pussy ass taking losses shit got to stop, bro. You know what I mean? We gotta start doing something other than boycotting with a fucking sign, bro, because that ain't never and will never get nobody nowhere. You got to fight fire with fire. You can't fight, well, hold on. You can fight fire with water. You can fight fire with water, but all this peaceful bullshit has to stop. All this laying down and allowing our fucking young brothers and sisters just to keep getting murdered by the system, it has to stop. At this level, I'm not talking about doing no physical dumb shit. I'm talking about us as a people, as the citizens, getting together and going to the federal government, and as a people, as the masses, we need to go to the federal government and stop this shit. We need to go there and say, hey man, fuck all that Black Lives Matter and all that bullshit. We need to really get together, go to the courthouses and flip that motherfucker upside down until they get something done. And I ain't talking about destroying nothing physically. I'm talking about legislatively, fighting with the pen, fighting with your words. And I'm not talking about being a bitch. Because if somebody kills your son, you're supposed to fucking eye for an eye their ass, bro. You're supposed to defend your fellow man. You're supposed to... If anybody came into our country, if some terrorists came into our country and, if terrorists came into our... I thought I had a bump. My day, I got high cheekbones. If terrorists came into our country and, did some terrorist shit, you would stop them for the name of your country, for the protection of your people, the citizens. So why do we allow these weak ass police who are just mere humans to keep killing our fucking brothers and sisters and sons and daughters? Why do we allow this? You know why? Because we're conditioned to keep watching our people getting hung and lynched. We're conditioned to keep watching our people getting shot. We've been watching this shit for over 1,000 years. Well, I say over about 600 years. And it's got to fucking stop. This shit has to stop today. I'm not scared to die. I'm not scared of none of that shit because I'm standing up for the right cause. I'm not fearful of no man. And I bet you the brother Joshua Brown wasn't fearful. Well, I don't know, because when he was testifying, he was crying and all that. He kind of, and even in the news thing, they said he was reluctant to testify. So, man, let's wake the fuck up, man. Wake the fuck up. They keep Joshua Brown in us. They keep Michael Brown in us. They keep motherfucking Emmett Till in us. They keep fucking Botham John in us. They keep Malcolm X in us. All this shit is fucking bullshit. And it's got to stop. We cannot keep allowing our young, or fuck young, we cannot keep allowing our men and women to keep falling by the wayside to the hands of these evil, sorry devils. And I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about evil people. So you get the fuck out of here. This is a racial issue. But get the fuck out of here trying to say I'm a racist, because I ain't the one who shot the young black man, and I ain't the one who shot the fucking the witness, and I ain't the one. I don't have a gun in my hands. I don't have a weapon in my hands. I'm using my tongue. I'm using what the tools God gave me. Not the man-made tools that help divide us. You know what I mean? But it's your motherfucking boy, Big Bad, and this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. I'm out of here, man, because this shit is just fucking pissing me off, man. But we ain't gonna do nothing about it. We're gonna keep eating the babies. We're gonna keep doing all the bullshit. We're gonna keep taking losses until we can't take no more. And then when is that gonna be? When it's too late? Wake the fuck up. The time is now.